all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is time to talk about the scholarships that we are thankful for. I am super excited. Hello, Instagram. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Facebook. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, this is day two of the scholarships in which we are thankful for. Kwanzaa edition. So come on in. I'm actually going to go ahead and share my Facebook Live across all of my pages so people will be able to participate with us. Hopefully, you have been applying for scholarships, guys. This is what it's about, right? And I'm actually going live. So excited. I'm going live on LinkedIn for the first time. So, hi, LinkedIn. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh my gosh, I just got the notification. I like want to do a little screenshot. I don't know if I got it or not, but I'm surely trying to. How exciting that we're actually on LinkedIn for the first time. I've been working to do this. Ashley, you should be so proud of me. Where are you, Ashley? She's like the scholarship goddess. Absolutely adore her. So anyway, yay, I figured it out finally. And one day we'll figure out live on Instagram as well. So, okay, so we're gonna talk about again the scholarships we are thankful for. So we're doing today, we're doing tomorrow, we are doing Saturday, and we are doing Sunday. So for the next 4 days, make sure when you get that notification, you tune in to whatever platform, and we'll even be on LinkedIn as long as it works. Again, I'm doing it in an audio format, so haven't figured out the live, like I said, but we will work on that. But in the meantime and in between time, I'm going to go ahead, like I said, and share this to my other pages. So if you will just work with me momentarily so that I can share this with in my other groups. I would appreciate that. So give me just 1 second and then we'll get to our scholarship for the evening. If you're not following me everywhere, guys, you can do that in the meantime and in between time. Go ahead and follow me at Scholarship DR on tons of platforms. We're also at Scholarship Solutions. So whichever one, if you're on Facebook, we're at Scholarship Solutions. Hi, y'all. Thank you. Hey, Miss Susie. How are you? Thank you for what you do. If you guys aren't following Miss Susie, she's amazing. And then you can buy her a cup of coffee, okay? But really, if you're not following me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, please do so. It's at Scholarship DR. If you are if you are more of a Facebook person or LinkedIn, we're at Scholarship Solutions, and I'm actually live. Oh my gosh, at Scholarship Solutions. So excited. Hi, Miss Karen. How are you? I'm getting January scholarships together. The format, people are loving it in our membership. She just said, don't forget about our membership. Oh my goodness, it's making me so happy because we have tried so many things to make sure to get people engaged in our membership, to make sure that they're getting the information. I think we finally got the right combination. So that's very exciting for us and for me. Oh, thank you. You're amazing. But I appreciate it so much. I am so inspired by my colleagues who, oh, I know, Miss Karen, thank you guys so much for the feedback and the support. It's been wonderful. But Miss Susie, I'm so thankful for my colleagues who do this work across the country, across the world, making sure that we are all helping scholars to go to college debt free or as close to that as possible, or making sure that their dreams are coming true and how they want to you know be educated past or past high school. And so we're really really excited that we get to do this work, and then I get to that this platform or these platforms have allowed us to meet people who we may never have met if we didn't have the power of social media. So you guys, if you go through like my friend list, you'll see that I follow a ton of people who do this work because some of we have different specialties and concentrations and scholarships and colleges and programs that I may not know about, they may know about. They may be sharing more information than I traditionally do. So make sure that you're following people who do this, because I'm telling you, the work is great. There's enough of it for all of us. And really, honestly, hey y'all, how are you? Good to see you. Um, Really, honestly, when you think about it, there's going to be information that one person has that I don't have. So you want to just make sure that you are following people on media and getting these free resources and details that are, just absolutely spectacular. Okay, so I just shared it to my group. Yay, we're going to go ahead and share it to our to our public group. I just shared it to our membership, so we're going to share it to our public group. And then after that, I think we'll be ready to go ahead and discuss the scholarships that we are thankful for. Part two, y'all. This is the Kwanzaa edition. So we'll go over the principle as I mentioned. Yay! So we're in the membership. Cool beans. Now we'll check on the public page and make sure that we're there. Okay. And I hope you guys have been viewing our TikTok videos, our what are the other videos that we have? Our reels, because we got some good info on there. So thank you for the hearts and the loves. Okay. So and then so exciting that I see this red the red button for LinkedIn. How cool is that? Oh my gosh, LinkedIn says I'm muted. Okay. Hi, LinkedIn. Okay, I guess I'm not muted anymore. Learn something new every day. Hey, LinkedIn, how are you? Welcome. You didn't miss too much. We were just kind of like sharing what we're doing and how we're doing it and all those great things. Okay, so let's talk about a few things. First of all, remember, we are going to not just do today, we did 2 days ago, and I will talk about that scholarship. Just a reminder, it's due the 31st, so you still have a few days to apply for that, plenty of time. So we'll go over the scholarships as they are still available, because on the 30 for after the 31st. So Quanta goes to the first. We will do scholarships that we're thankful for on the first. So at that point, you'll be preparing for next year, which is fine, right? Hey, we don't say you're too late. You're just a year early when it comes to scholarship solutions and scholarships if you are able to get something in by the particular due date. So we'll go over the scholarships that we've already focused on, and then we'll make sure that you guys have the new scholarships as well for the next 4 days, including today. Yeah, 29th, 30th, 31st, and 1st. That's right. Okay, cool. All right, so let's go over the principle of today. So we do scholarships that we are thankful for twice a year, Thanksgiving, as well as traditionally Kwanzaa. I think I have done around Christmas time once or twice, but really it's in celebration of everything that Kwanzaa stands for. And I think Thanksgiving as well. It's just great time for family and community and for thankfulness and for I think altruism. And so all those types of hello, welcome. So all of those types of goodies and goodness and gooiness. And so with that, I am a little bit more free with our scholarship information and scholarships that would traditionally kind of go to clients and that are very specific and particular, we share with our communities across social media. So that is kind of the history behind what we're doing today. Additionally, today is day 4 of Kwanzaa. And so the way Kwanzaa goes is an African American holiday. If you did not know, it is cultural, it is not religious, it is not, it's actually not even specifically for African Americans. It is for anyone who really believes in culture, community, collectiveness. That's kind of how I think of it. And so, if you are of any nationality, any religion, you can and should join in the festivities and the wonderful principles and concept of concepts of Kwanzaa. Okay, so Kwanzaa, we have this thing called the Nguzu Saba, right? The seven principles, and they start on December 26th, go all the way to January 1st. And it was very purpose with that. It was to not have a conflict with our major holidays that are celebrated, like Christmas and Hanukkah, for it to have its own time and for people to be able to celebrate no matter where they are in the entire world, but especially for African American families and friends to be able to get together. And when I say that, again, of any nationality and background, but in homage and respect to the continent and many of the different and amazing cultural festivities that happen on the continent in all these different countries to be able to come together collectively and then we can celebrate here in the United States. All right. So with that, it is day 4. Today's word, you would say habari gani, what's the news? And the answer to that, y'all, is ujama. Some people pronounce it. Ujama is maybe how you've heard it more um, I don't want to say it's a normal, but like maybe that's what you've heard on more regularly is Ujama. But it can also be pronounced Ujama and maybe other ways too, where I don't have the Swahili accent. And that's what these words are. All of these words that we're talking about, including Kwanzaa is it's Swahili. Okay, so these are Swahili words. Why was Swahili chosen? Because it is the most dominantly spoken language on the continent of Africa. Okay, so they thought this is great. It's the most commonality. Of course, it's not, all kinds of language and dialects are spoken on the continent, including Spanish, and people did not know. Dutch, I believe. French, we know for sure. English, of course. But and there may even be some Asian languages actually, you guys, that are spoken outside of like Arabic, of course, and Hebrew. So tons and tons of languages, but Swahili is the most popular, most spoken language across the 54 countries, I believe, that are in Africa. So, okay, so today is again Ujama or Ujama, and it is cooperative economics. So what better way? I know I already said that with Kuji Chakalia, right? I'm gonna probably say it with creativity and faith and purpose as well. But it really is very, very fitting for scholarships. So, cooperative economics. How are we coming together as people, as businesses, to make sure that we are protecting, growing, and strengthening our economic base? And I can't think of a better way to do that than to not go into debt when it comes to scholarships, to college, excuse me, and using scholarships as a method to create wealth. I really honestly think that altogether, that scholarships are a way to create wealth, not just to go to college debt free or trade school, university, vocational school, certification programs, not just to do that, but where you can honestly, I believe, change the entire trajectory of your family through scholarship. And I think that my nephew is a prime example of that. I have my amazing Leah. Hey, Leah, shouts out to you. She tells everybody about me and has for years and years. Her son has been with me since he was in kindergarten. And so college funds already set up. He's already applied for and won multiple scholarships and grants. He's been doing that since he was 5 years old. He's now in middle school. So when you think like about that and that process and how it works and how he thinks, I have a student who's been with me since second grade. He now is an eighth grader, right? I have students who were with me in high school. Now they're juniors in college. So their concept of economics, their concept of making a change and a difference in the way that they look at finances and funding is so enlightening. It still teaches me every day because they did it so amazingly and continue to do so and avoided some of the pitfalls that I fell into even though I am Ria the scholarship doctor, right? Welcome. There's lots of things that I've learned along the way, and things that I teach is what I didn't know and what my parents didn't teach me and didn't know. So I love that there are my students, my scholars, who are setting different pathways. They will never know debt. They will always be on the surplus, and they've used the scholarship mechanism and the scholarship vehicle to create cooperative economics, today's wonderful principle and value of Kwanzaa. All right, so now that I have talked about that, said that, let's discuss, y'all, the scholarship that we've already gone through, as well as the scholarship for today. Okay. So, our first scholarship on the second day of Kwanzaa, which was Kujichagulia, self determination, again, something very important to scholarships. The scholarship was or is the Michigan Law, Michigan Auto Law. Actually, that's the website, michiganautolaw.com. Okay. For Facebook, I've already done this, but I'm still gonna probably put it in the chat for you guys. And furthermore, if you want it and you're on Instagram, just DM me and I will send you the scholarships, okay? So you won't have to be concerned about missing out. I'm not going to put it on the chat. It's too difficult to text to do that. And it doesn't even always act right. But I will, in the same thing, if you're listening on LinkedIn, the um, if you would like the website, just send me a message and I will send that to you via um, the messenger on LinkedIn. So excited to have you guys. And I think that on YouTube, you guys can see it as long as I put it in this chat, which I will do. All right, there you go. So you should be able to have that as well, YouTube. I think we got it everywhere. Just one other place. Okay. So if you want that and you don't see that, if you're not on with me on Facebook somehow or YouTube or Insta, excuse me, I guess LinkedIn, and I can't even chat on LinkedIn, then just make sure to DM me. I will send you all of the scholarships. Okay, so that was Tuesdays. Yep, because yesterday we didn't do it. Monday we didn't do it. So yeah, so that was Tuesday's scholarship that we're thankful for. This is today's scholarship. So this is new. Okay, it is our scholarship that's new. I'm really excited about this scholarship. It is called the Learner Education Women in Mathematics Scholarship. They have some long names, don't they? Well, maybe they'll have a lot of time, at least during the time they're judging, they have a little bit of time on their hands. So just go ahead and call it this. So it's the Learner Education Women in Mathematics Scholarship. Really exciting scholarship. It is for women, female students. You must be a high school senior or an undergraduate student. I don't think that it's for, hello, welcome. I don't think it's for graduate students. Yeah. So it's graduating high school seniors, or you have to be an undergraduate student, okay? So that is amazingly cool. And so this scholarship, y'all, is available to women who are doing mathematics, who are also doing similar fields. So I don't know necessarily if it's technology, but maybe. I do believe that if you wanted to do something like statistics, that would work. I think you could also definitely probably run it if you were doing like economics. I think you could grab this scholarship as well. If you were doing like biology, probably not. But if you were doing biostatistics, yes. So if you're a woman, you're doing something mathematical or close to that, maybe finance might work. Okay. You might be able to grab it through finance. But yeah, it's the Learner Women in Mathematics Scholarship. So I'm going ahead and I am posting this different places, y'all. And then I think we had a question or a concern or comment. And so I will answer that momentarily. And then again, if you want the links to these scholarships specifically, just DM me if you're not on Facebook, and I will send them to you very directly. Okay, I am working on my doctorate of education. Yay, congrats. And learning with an emphasis in adult learning. That is wonderful. I was in adult learning for years. And this is like really funny because I'm from Las Vegas. So when I would go places and say I'm in adult education, yeah, it was a different mindset. Like, what do you teach? I got the most interesting questions. Oh, people don't know what adult education is, but it's wonderful. It's where students are learning English as another language. They may be learning basic skills. They may be learning and practicing and studying for a standardized test like the GED or the HiSET. And so those are the joys of working in adult education. But yeah, that was a very, very funny, always interesting stories when it comes to that and working and being from Las Vegas. So, okay, I just graduated with my master's science degree in leadership on Wednesday. Yay, right? Yeah, people don't know what adult education is. They don't know, hey, Tiffany, welcome back. They don't know what adult ed is. They don't know what adult learning is. Oh my goodness, when I was hiring people, because that's what I did, I hired, had the privilege of hiring teachers to teach, and people would be like, how do you teach adults? I remember I asked the same question to myself. I was like, how do you teach adults? I had taught kids, but how do you teach adults? You know what? You teach them the same way with the respect. And not that you don't respect kids, because of course you respect, but you really, it's the same ideas and concepts. You just make sure that you're being respectful, and maybe you don't read Mary Little Lamb, but you talk about Mary and how she changed the world through something. So it's just making sure that the levels of interest are adult, and that you're really respecting people, being very respectful. That's very important with adult education or adult learning. Okay, no, April 27th when I graduate. Oh, okay, yeah, congratulations. I saw that. Congratulations. How wonderful. And how wonderful that you're working on your PhD too. Okay. Keep them coming. Keep the comments, keep the suggestions, keep the conversation coming and going. Okay. So I think that I put, I don't know how I do this, but anyway, seemingly I have now put the scholarship into the Facebook pages. But if you are not on Facebook, hello, how are you? Hi, Miss Beaver. If you are not on Facebook and you're not following me right now, please feel free to DM me, and I will send you the links to the scholarship that we are thankful for Tuesday, and then the one for today. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So you guys, this scholarship again is for female students who are undergraduate students. This scholarship today is not for graduate students, so it's for undergraduate students, and it is for graduating high school seniors. So as long as you are female, you are in those two categories academically, and you are majoring in mathematics or something similar, this scholarship is for you. So let's talk about this. I know that this scholarship is probably a little bit more specific than I normally do. I don't always do a lot of majors because, people major in all kinds of things. And so when we're doing scholarships that we're thankful for, I do try to make them more general, even though they are per classification. It works very similarly in my membership. So my membership is per classification. So if you join the membership, you would get scholarships that talked about being from anything from pre-kindergarten. So yes, my youngest client right now in my membership is 2. He's been with us since he was 6 months old. So you would get that from pre-K all the way to the last degree someone wants to earn, right? So that's how that works in the membership. And then we do things like this. We have lives and we talk and we discuss and we go over essays, and it's a really really fun time. That's available to anyone. It's $47 a month if you'd like to join the membership. It's a private Facebook group. There's a portal where you can have a directory of your scholarships and colleges and organize things, and it's really nice if you're self motivated. It's a great great thing to be a part of, and we'd love to have you. So normally when I'm doing scholarships that we are thankful for, we do that twice a year. I tend to do things that are more general. I try to do it per classification and then kind of break that up. But why did I do mathematics? And in this case, women. It is to encourage you. For one thing, if you all did not know, when you major in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, you're thinking smart, science, math, and research technology. Okay, you're thinking smart, science, math, and research technology. So that's one. Secondarily, y'all, STEM majors, science, technology, engineering, and math, thinking smart, science, math, and research technology. Hi, Fatima, how are you? When you're thinking smart, when you're majoring in STEM, you are 3.5 times more likely to earn a scholarship than if you did not. So I really want to encourage people to do STEM. I was not encouraged to do STEM. I actually was like, I'm so bad at math, not understanding that there were more things to being smart in STEM than mathematics, but realizing that I could actually maybe get some help with that and kind of again forge a different path. So I did psychology. I don't know if Miss Beavers is still on, but she was a part of our psychology department. Amazing, incredible part of our psychology department at my institution, Morris Brown College in Atlanta, Georgia. And psychology was great, and I didn't do traditional psychology, and so it worked out very well for me, and I won a lot of scholarships because I kind of had a different pathway than the general psych program. But still, guys, there are so many parts of psychology that are super science based, super math based, and someone finally said, Ria, you can do this. Like, you really can do this. Like, I can do this. Okay, let's do it. And I've got so many times about teaching statistics for people like me who need it broken down like a 5-year-old. Okay, teach me like I'm in kindergarten. So with that kind of idea, concept, and thought, I could have majored in STEM and all those great things and good things and wonderful things. And so anyway, I did this scholarship very purpose, and I almost all my scholarships are very purpose. They have meanings behind them, but I wanted to break down, like, Ria, why are you giving us something that I may not be a STEM major, my daughter and son may not be a STEM major. That's not our thing. Um, my son is not female. It doesn't help him. Why did you do that? And that is the reason why. This is really an encouragement scholarship. I want you to think about STEM, right? I want you to think about smart. I want you to think about math, and especially if you are a female. Let's do this because you are 3.5 times more likely to earn a scholarship. And there's just thousands. And I'm going to even say it, you guys, millions of dollars in STEM money. Honestly, if you are STEM, if you think smart, if you've gotten my book, if you've been around any amount of time, when you think smart, STEM, you don't pay anything to go to school. In fact, they pay you. Okay, 100%. All right, this is Miss Beaver. She said, yeah, she was a research assistant, and you can earn a psychology degree with a bachelor in science, and that's what I did. And I love when I see that. I was actually looking at it with a student. She's changing her major, and that's okay. And her dad is in psychology, and this is actually, you know them very well, Miss Beaver. So he is an alum of my institution. And so, anyway, his daughter is deciding to go in a different route, and she's going for psychology. I said, it's totally fine because you can still use all of your STEM skills and really do something differently and really make sure that you have, it's just telling her, have a research base. And when that happens, you get the money. When you're not just thinking like clinical psychology and, years and years of school in a field that's getting very saturated. Not that we don't need our mental health professionals. Thank you so much for what you do. However, there's lots and lots of divisions to psychology. And if you are choosing something like that, again, what I even mentioned, okay, there we go with psychology. I said biostatistics. But for this scholarship, the learner scholarship, if you were doing like psychometrics, you could get this scholarship. I am sure that they would be very, very, very happy to hear about psychometrics. Okay. That is thinking outside the box. That is super smart. It is very STEM oriented. And that would be something saying a woman who is majoring in math or something similar, this one would work. Okay. So yes, higher ed. You see that. You said it's true. And congrats to your baby sister. I love that so much that she wrote a book on scholarship. Send it to me in my DM. I love to see it. Okay, let me see if we have any questions, comments, or concerns. I'm going on Facebook and making sure I haven't missed anyone. You're welcome. Let's see, we're in our membership. We're on our public page. I don't think I'm seeing anyone. Let me do one more place. I don't want to feel sleepy. I don't like feeling sleepy. So, but I am feeling sleepy and I feel like I have no right to feel sleepy, but I'm trying to think. I think I went to bed at 5 and I got up at, around 9. Yeah, I should be well rested with that. I don't know what's going on with that, but anyway. Okay, looks like we're good on any questions. I don't think I'm missing anybody on Facebook. Hello, big dog Stacy. How are you? All right. Anyone on Insta? Questions, comments, or concerns? I love all the activity already. But is there anyone else that wants to add anything or talk about anything? What I'm going to do is one, I'm going to repeat our Kwanzaa day for today. Two, I'm going to also share with you the scholarship that we are thankful for from Tuesday, as well as today's scholarship. And then if you all need or want any of the links that will be helpful for you and you're not on Facebook, please feel free to send me a DM and I will send it to you. Okay. I already have it in my notes ready to go. So if you need them or want them, and if you've already DM'd me and I sound like a broken record, I apologize. As soon as I'm off my live, I am going to do, I don't know if I didn't do Clubhouse, but it's already midnight. Oh no, it's not midnight yet. Okay. So we have a little bit of time. So I might do Clubhouse too. We'll see how that goes. We'll see. And then I want to do TikTok again. So I have a couple of other platforms to jump on. Okay, I don't see anything on Instagram. I don't see anything on Facebook. So let's go ahead and go through the scholarships that we are thankful for once again. Happy Kwanzaa, Habari Gani. Today is Ujama. Some people pronounce it both ways. I've heard it both ways all my life. So whichever one you're comfortable with. It is Swahili for cooperative economics. So I'm loving, hey, Leah, I was just talking about you. I'm just talking about you, friend. Happy Kwanzaa. I love you. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. I literally was just talking about her. So anyway, today is cooperative economics. I can't think of a better way to discuss cooperative economics than to talk about scholarships and forging a path of debt freedom like Leah has done for her baby. Making sure he understands the power of scholarship, even though he is just in his first year. Hey, how are you? Oh, you're so sweet. Love you more. No, I love you more. But just like that, even though he's middle schooler, he already applied for scholarships, one scholarship, college savings setup, understanding the power of debt freedom and doing everything that we can to set the babies up for debt freedom. Um, and so that's what we're doing today. Hello, welcome. So good to see you. In celebration, we're talking about that. So we have two scholarships because we did Kujichagulia. With Kujichagulia, it was all about self-determination. Again, a very important trait when it comes to the scholarship program. Also, today with cooperative economics, actually every day of Kwanzaa would work, but I just these are some of my favorite and I think make the most sense. Additionally, you guys mark your calendars. I know I don't do them at any particular time. I'm always trying to figure out West Coast versus East Coast, what time I should do it, and just working in my day. But it'll be sometime tomorrow before midnight. We are doing the last 3 days of Kwanzaa. So every single day, I will be presenting a new scholarship. We'll talk about the old ones briefly, discuss it, talk about the principle, remind people what Kwanzaa is and why it's important, and then we'll introduce a new scholarship. Okay, so you'll have a total of 5. So we did 5 of the 7 days of Kwanzaa. All right, so let's talk about our previous scholarship. Let me make sure that you have that. The scholarship is the Michigan Auto Law Scholarship. Okay, the Michigan Auto Law Scholarship. This scholarship is for undergraduate and graduate students. It can be anyone. I didn't talk about the essays and things on these scholarships, so I guess I can do that briefly. With that scholarship, they want to know, have you ever sustained any injuries? It does not talk about the extent of the injuries at all. What did you go through and what did you learn? That is that scholarship. Okay. It is due the 31st of December. All right. Our next scholarship is due January 1. What a great way to kick off the new year, y'all, is by applying for scholarships. I can't remember who said it, but I know my sister said it. I don't think my sister got it or came up with it, but I know she said the thing that you're doing on January 1, that's what you'll be doing all year. Now think about this. You're applying for a scholarship on January 1st. You don't have to wait till then. But if you're applying for a scholarship on January 1st, so again, everything I do is very purpose because I was in mind. Like if people are going to push that submit button on January 1, that means that's what you're going to be doing all year long, guys. Yes! My sister put a reel out with my nephews with my song, apply for scholarships. Hey, apply for scholarships. What? Apply for scholarships. Whoa, apply for scholarships. Yeah. So if you're gonna do that on the first day of the year, that's what you're gonna be doing all year. I'm loving it. So that means you're going to college, trade school, vocational school, certification programs without any money out your pocket. Right, Miss Karen? Apply for scholarships. Hey, apply for scholarships. Yeah, apply for scholarships. You're doing it Jan 1, you're doing it the whole year. I love that. So I'm always trying to travel on January 1st. Always. I'll be traveling somewhere all year. I got my trips already planned out. My girlfriend is sending stuff to me. I sent it. We're going for her birthday in March, and she's like, "Look, girl, they all look good to me." She leaving the hubby behind. We going to Mexico. Good time. Um, I don't have those responsibilities. I don't have to ask anybody, like, honey, is it okay? I forget. Like, she got to get permission and stuff. Anyway, God is good. Nothing wrong with that at all. But yes, we have the My Michigan Auto Law Scholarship due December 31st. This is our next one, y'all. It is very, very purposed why I chose this scholarship because I want people to think STEM 100%. Hello, Miss Eva. I want people to think about being smart, science, math, and research technology. I want people to realize that you can earn 3.5 times more scholarships when you are STEM oriented than when you are something else. Okay. So if you will think about that and consider that and know there's going to be tons of scholarships like this, you're going to want to think about STEM. You're going to want to think smart. So this scholarship is called the Learner Education Women in Mathematics Scholarship. Super long name. So is the Michigan Auto Law. It just keep going and going. But anyway, this scholarship Learner Education Women in Mathematics Scholarship is for graduating high school seniors. It is also for undergraduate students, and it is for women in those two categories who are majoring in math or something similar. So if you are majoring in math or something similar, statistics would work, biostats would work, psychometrics would work. I don't know if psychopharmacology would work, but probably psychostatistics, which I think is one. Stats would work if I didn't say that. I think you could probably grab an econ major and that could work. I think finance would probably work. Um, I'm trying to think of something else. If anyone else has any ideas, I probably should look in my book because I think I have like a ton of different majors that I did with mathematics. But if you were doing something like that, again, I don't know if marketing would do it. Business, maybe that could, maybe that might be a big maybe. But if you were doing something again in the business field, so that's like kind of the heading, but then you are doing finance, for example, I think that you could be okay with that. Accounting, yes, thank you. Thanks, Leah. I was trying to think of something. Accounting, I think 100% would work for you for this scholarship. So I appreciate her help with that. My goodness, I could not think about it. I'm pretty sure that's it. And accounting is a huge, whew, they got a lot of money in accounting. Lots of scholarship money. They even have funding for you, like when you're sitting for the CPA exam. Like, it's really, really great. Oh, that's one I just thought about. Oh my goodness, the people who are the um. Oh my goodness, it just came to me and then it just left. As soon as I say, you're gonna be so happy. But it's the folk who work in insurance. Um. Oh my goodness, it just like because they give a lot of money out to help people again with those exams. So I'm looking it up. Hold on, because I can't. I don't want to forget. Oh my goodness, and it just left me again. Uh, hold on. I'm gonna give it to you guys. Hold actuarial science. Actuarial science. I think would also work with this because they work so much with numbers and statistics and rankings and whatever they're doing to make sure that everyone's staying very honest in the. Sorry, you guys. I'm not trying to get out of my live. I'm just trying to my phone keep flashing through. So I'm trying to flip it through. People like, can we get on a Zoom? And can we? Yes, just give me a second. Get out of here. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Everybody reaching out to me and warnings and messages coming through. So sorry that I kind of got out of the Instagram live. So, okay, so cool, you guys. So yeah, so this scholarship would work for you with that too. And again, that was the motivation behind why I did this scholarship is because I want people to major in STEM. I want people to think about math, and especially women, girls, because we don't always do that. I was one of those people, but it is such a fantastic way to go to college and to get paid to go to college and so it doesn't, I don't think just have, you don't have to think, oh, am I doing something in algebra or calculus 3. No, there are other ways that you can work with numbers and money and math. I think you could apply for this scholarship. So let me see if I read something that says anything differently than that. Really cool scholarship. Oh, let's see. It says this scholarship exists as part of our initiative to provide more opportunities for women in STEM. There you go. To contribute to a better future for women in math. Hello. So as long as it's math or math related field, I don't even think that there's actually a GPA requirement. Yeah, there's no GPA requirement. They're giving $1,000 away, y'all. And yeah, there's not even, they don't even have a GPA requirement. So there's no reason that if you are studying mathematics as a undergraduate student or you're going to do so, that you should not apply for this scholarship. And I will tell you, this happens over and over and over and over again with STEM majors. I mean, they may sometimes ask for a B grade point average, but it's really more about the major and then especially targeting groups that are so underrepresented in STEM. So I'm just saying STEM is where it's at. You can do social work, you can do sociology, you can do psychology like me. But when it comes to scholarships, and I tell people all the time, do those as minors. If God has blessed you with the way to think analytically and to be able to really be successful in a STEM field, do that as the major. Do the minor as the other stuff. You have both skill sets and it's all good and fine, but get the Munty Hunty, okay? Get the Munty Hunty, and that comes through and with STEM. Okay, that is all I have, my people. I will be back on tomorrow, La Mañana, and I'm so excited because I can be on LinkedIn and you can listen in. I can be on Facebook and YouTube through Restream. I can be on Instagram, and I will 100% do TikTok, and I may do Clubhouse. I probably am going to go grab a Clubhouse real quick, and so you can follow me there if you like. Again, it's at Scholarship DR. You can follow me everywhere. I would be so grateful and thankful if you are on LinkedIn, YouTube, or Facebook. It's at Scholarship Solutions. Okay, so you will follow me there. Really, if you do at Scholarship DR, Scholarship Doctor, I kind of come up everywhere. But if you want to just kind of make it real easy on yourself, at Scholarship Solutions on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook, and then at Scholarship Doctor everywhere else. So that's Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Clubhouse, Pinterest, tons of other places. The same for Snapchat if you're on that. It's at Scholarship DR. Okay, at Scholarship Doctor. But really, if you throw that in Google, it like all comes up. So because we hashtagged a lot, or if you hashtag Scholarship DR, you can find our social. Again, if you want these scholarships and you would like me to DM them to you, just do the same back to me. Just send me a message and I will get them over to you. It may not be right now if you've already DM'd me because I am going to go over to the other sites, but I will get them to you ASAP. Okay, guys. Well, Habari Gani again. Ujama. I will see you tomorrow for the fifth day. It's the fifth day of Kwanzaa, and we will have another new scholarship. We'll talk about our previous scholarships and then answer any questions. Have a dialogue, however you also desire, for anywhere from half to 60 minutes. All right. God bless you. Thank you so much. Good night. Te amo. Happy Kwanzaa. Thank you. Goodbye, Facebook. Thank you so much. Please share, repost, repeat, replay, and let me know if you have any questions. Apply for scholarships. Bye, y'all. Thank you. And you can follow me. I'll be at TikTok and Clubhouse in a bit. Bye bye.